Hello everyone. I just hit the canvas and almost knocked it out of frame. But we're here, day 21. Okay, before we get started, thank you to all of those who have subscribed. I really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. You'll get a notification each and every time that I upload a new video. I'm adjusting my chair because I'm too far away. If the video is sideways today, I'm sorry. Yesterday's video was recorded properly. It just went hell west and sideways on me. I don't know why. I tested earlier. I tested before I started this video, and it looked like it worked. Hopefully it will work today. If it's sideways, it's sideways. That's all I can do. I don't know. Like, you're on my screen right now through the viewfinder, it shows that everything is okay. But I don't know for sure. Anyway, we're going to go with it. I got sick earlier. I went out for dinner with my friend. We decided we were going to meet up and why don't we go for something to eat? I like food. Been to a restaurant that I've been to before. And went to a restaurant that I've been to before. So, I mean, it was somewhere that was safe. As far as I was concerned, I didn't get sick before when I ate there. But this evening, yeah, there was definitely some cross-contamination because when I was eating, I was like, there's something not right here. Like, this is like, it don't feel right. It just didn't feel right to me. So, for those of you who don't know, I have very severe food allergies. I have alpha-gal syndrome, which means that I'm allergic to all mammal meat. So I can't eat anything beef, pork, lamb, anything mammal. I cannot consume. The food tasted great, what I had. I dropped my friend off. Well, we stopped by his house and we opened our Christmas presents from each other. I gave him mittens that I made. He gave me a very nice, very, very nice scented candle for the kitchen. Really nice scent. So, yeah, that was fine. I put it back in the container and put it under my tree. I'll open it again on Thursday. I came home. I put the package under the tree. First I took off my boots, my coat. Took the package, put it under the tree. Felt like I was getting a bit overwhelmed. You know, like I was doing some breathing exercises to kind of calm myself. I was getting a bit overwhelmed. So I was doing some breathing exercises and like some deep breaths just to see if it would help me. And I grabbed the bag of medication that I have on the table. I keep my medication in a bag. Like it's not a plastic bag, not a shopping bag or anything like that. It was made for medications. So I grabbed the bag and I'm looking through the bag to see if there's anything in there for like an anti-nauseant. It's Gravol or something like that. I know I had some, but like where it is now, I moved. I know where nothing is other than the stuff that I have out that I know where it is on a daily basis. So I grabbed the bag, I'm looking, I'm pulling stuff out, and I see my migraine medication, I see my sleeping aids, I see my pain meds and all. Like, I have prescriptions for a lot of things. Name one person who don't have a prescription of some sort. So I'm pulling stuff out of this bag, and then all of a sudden I feel like, oh wow, I'm getting real sick. I'm having tea, by the way. I run. I had to run. I got sick. Like, very sick. So now I'm scared to eat. because I'm scared of what might happen if I eat again. I'm very paranoid that I was either poisoned or it was cross-contamination. At this point when I'm like, I'm the height of the sickness here now, and I'm at this point, like, I'm in the washroom trying to like come to terms with what's happening, and I'm crying because when I get sick like that, I cry. I don't know if everybody is like that or not. So once it passed, because it didn't take long, it passed, I messaged my friend that I went out for dinner with, and I said, like, listen, I just got very sick. Are you okay? The message I got back was, the food was delicious, like, I'm fine. And I got a voice message saying, oh my God, like, I can't believe you got sick. That's just awful, awful. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm concerned that you might be getting sick too. Nope, nothing. I'm like, okay, good. I'm glad that you're not sick. Enjoy the evening with your mother, because you and his mother are going to watch Christmas movies. So I get another message back a little while later. How are you feeling now? I'm like, I'm feeling fine now. Once it passed, I'm okay. And I got the thank goodness. So I'm having a cup of tea. It is a herbal. So I'm hoping that it'll just calm me down, like mentally and physically, of course. But I did get very ill. So I said, no more that restaurant. Ever again. And so, yeah. So that's what happened today. So it's now 10 o'clock at night. I know, it's late. I should be doing these earlier. I gotta plug my watch in because it's dead. So now even like I have a bit of gas. And I'm thinking that if I burp, it's gonna make me sick. Which I don't want to happen. So I'm just messed up now this evening. So I'm having a cup of tea at the suggestion of Joanne. Joanne's make sure it's really hot. So it is very hot. And it is soothing. So that's good. So, yeah. So that was my day today. I got up I went to church this morning. So that was good. That was very nice, actually. It was the first time that I've been to the church across the street. The people there were so nice. So nice. And there was one lady, when communion time came around, I didn't go up because, like, first time in the church, I'm like, I don't know the rules. She comes down, she comes over to me, she puts her hand on my shoulder, and she said, you know, everyone is welcome, right? No questions. I'm like, yes, I know. She's like, I wanted to make sure. I was like, you're fine. You're fine. So next time, maybe I will. I wanted to just test it out and see, like, what they do there first. They don't do a communal cup, which is good. I don't like the communal cup. So they all have individuals. They have 2 stations going. And the station I wanted was on the other side of the church, and I wouldn't have had the option to go to that station. So, and there's a reason why I wanted that station, not the one that I would have been assigned to. So that's another part of the reason why I didn't go. And I just don't all the time go and do it. It's just like, I just decided not to do today. So, yeah. So that was that. But it was a lovely, lovely church service. They sang some Christmas stuff and they did some regular stuff that they sing, and it was really, really nice. There were kids there. The kids didn't know me, so they didn't come running, which is different for me going to church and not having kids come running to me. Normally when I go to church, it's kids all over me. You'll hear me slurping from time to time because I am going to drink that cup of tea while it's still hot, and I just poured it before I started the video. I don't have a particular rant to go on today, but now there might be one. One might come up before too long. You never know with me. There's always a rant. And I'm glad I didn't offend anyone yesterday. Well, if you were offended, that's on you, not me. Because everybody is, oh, here goes. I got a rant. It's about opinions. My mother always said, opinions are like your butthole. Everybody got one. Because I have a certain opinion that don't necessarily align with yours does not mean that I don't agree with what you believe. It's just that we will have a difference of opinion. And we have to live with that. That's fine. Like, I don't have to agree with everyone, and everyone don't have to agree with me. So, yeah. But I'll always have a strong opinion one way or the other on certain things. And I'm sure I'm not the only person who has that trait. And I come by it honestly because both my parents were very opinionated people. If they had an opinion, they were voicing it and not hiding their opinion at all. And I'm like them in that way. They taught me well. They told me that my opinion matters. My voice matters. You don't have to tell people they're wrong, but you can tell them that you don't agree. And you don't have to be nasty about it. You can do it in a nice way. Always be respectful was the message that I was always given when I was growing up. Was always be respectful, but don't let anyone tell you that your opinion of any subject is wrong. If you strongly believe, you can defend yourself. So, my opinion that I had yesterday might be wrong to some, but it is my opinion and I strongly believe. And I will defend forever and ever. So, yeah, that's a little bit more addition to the rant from yesterday. We do have some color blocking here in the middle of this one. We did already have a little bit of color blocking over there. I think I have all of my little starbursts done. No, I don't. Look down here. Look down in the corner. And I appreciate you guys shouting at me when I do miss a few. So, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I really do. Okay, that's that. Now, which is my next symbol? Oh, the three dots kind of. Oh, they're all down in the big high numbers tonight so far. That's good. Well, oh, I almost dropped it. As long as I don't drop my tea, I'm fine. I've already had to mop the floor once this evening. You know why. I don't want to have to do that again. I ended up having to do laundry. So, yeah, when I get this section done, I might just go on to bed. Because it's going to be around 11 o'clock at night anyway. So I might just go on to bed after I get this section done and just call it a night and rest for the rest of the night. Call it done. Pixie is in Alberta. I sent her a message and she sent me a message back saying she had just landed at that point. So she's in Alberta. She is safe. I sent her another message back saying I miss her already. And I do. I miss her already. She'll be back on January 2nd. But she's going to have a great time. So, yeah, she's going to enjoy herself immensely there with her daughter and her son-in-law. And they're having a baby shower, which I sent gifts for. Just saying. Yeah, I sent gifts. So yeah, that's happening at some point between now and the 2nd of January. I don't know exactly when. That's a beautiful light in that lamppost, isn't it? Don't you think? I think that's a beautiful light shining through there. All right. What are we going to talk about today? I've already talked about a couple of things that weren't so pleasant. I talked about the non-pleasant things. I'd like to talk about something more pleasant now. Oh, we don't have any snow left. All of our snow was gone. And my aunt and uncle drove across today from my hometown and told me that it was like summer driving the whole way. And I said, yeah, I hope it stays like that now all winter. But apparently on Wednesday into Thursday, we're supposed to get 15 to 25 centimeters of snow. I'm hoping that just blows off into the ocean and don't hit us. Don't hit us here because I don't want it. I don't like it. I never ever liked snow. I always said that we should not be allowed to live here in the wintertime. We should be all moved out into a parallel place that is exactly like this. And everyone goes like where I am here. There would be another place exactly like this, built for us on another island where it is warm this time of year. And we go there and we live like we do now. We live, we work, we do it all. And then when it gets cold there, we come back here. I know, it's wishful thinking, isn't it? But wouldn't it be great if that could happen? Like the North and the South just switch places twice a year? Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't you just love it? Wouldn't you love it? Well, not North and South switch places, but like everybody live in the South for when it's warm and everybody live in the North when it's warm. Like that kind of thing. Not switching places, but we all live in the same place all the time. You know? I wouldn't want to switch places with people now and send somebody else here. No. That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. I think we should always have like a nice mild temperature wherever we are. Or the earth should have been set up so there was no cold zones. You know? My mother always said, God don't make mistakes. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder if seasons, like cold seasons, might have been a punishment or a mistake. If it was a punishment, well, it couldn't be a mistake then, right? Maybe that's the punishment of the original sin. Maybe snow is a punishment of original sin. What do you think? Do you agree? Or do you not? Do you not think that could be a punishment that could have been handed out to humankind? It's like, okay, yeah, you defied me. Here, deal with this for 6 months of your year. Ooh, excuse me. I do have gas. I'm going to belch. I'm sorry. I'm going to burp. I've got a bubble. If you don't know what that means, it means that I feel like there's a under where my ribs come together, under my ribs, I feel like there's a big gas bubble there and it's not moving. And I think it might be from where I got sick earlier. I just pushed a bit of gas around. Yeah. So I got a bubble. I feel like I have a bubble. Yeah. I'm a little bit weird. So yeah, when I get this section done, I might just go on to bed, rest for the rest of the night, and only because like I feel traumatized from getting sick earlier. Or I may just sit back on the couch, watch TV, watch a movie. I might fall asleep there. I don't know. I have a TV in my room, but I don't turn it on. It's not, I never use it. I don't have it hooked up to any services or anything like that. So, and it's not a smart TV, so I can't cast to it. So yeah. Oh yeah, when I was talking to my friend this evening, he might be looking for another roommate. Oh boy. He's had some awful luck with the roommates lately. He's like, I'm going to have to be very specific if I do have to look for a new roommate. I'm like, yep. You've had some doozy luck with roommates. And while we were out, his mother sent him a message asking if he knew that his ex was coming by. And he's like, no. And she's like, well, your ex came to your door and then came to mine. Don't know why. We have no idea why that happened. But anyway. He said that's not something that ever happens. Like, never. There's always like a message beforehand saying I need to drop by for blah 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 thing or something. And I'm like, well, that's just respectful to let you know when someone's dropping by. Like I said, like, I mean, I wouldn't want anybody to just drop by unannounced to my place. I would always want to know. I would never do it to anyone else. So I wouldn't want it done to me. So that's the thing. Like, why would you just drop by? And he said, unless the phone is not working. I'm like, that could be. Did you send a message asking? And the response I got was, not yet, but when I get home I will. So, yeah. It was funny. A little funny thing. Little funny things that happen to us in life, right? I don't know if his roommate was home or not when he got home. I didn't go in. I just dropped off and came on home. And I'm glad I didn't, because I would have ended up getting sick like 10 minutes after. And then it would have been like, no, I don't want you driving home. So my friends are very, very protective of me, in case you didn't know. And they look out for me no matter what the cost. Which makes sense. I'm glad I have friends that will look out for me. So yeah. tomorrow I'm going out for dinner with another friend. And when I told her this evening that I got sick, she was like, "Are you sure you can go tomorrow?" I'm like, "Oh yes, I'm fine now." I'm like, "I know what caused it. I'm okay." So it's just that gas bubble now that's bugging me. It hurts. Like it feels like there's a lot of pressure pushing down from my ribs down into my belly. So yeah, that makes me feel a little off. So what I'll do once I get this section done is go to bed and put the heating pad probably on my belly and just put it on low and sleep with it that way. Slept pretty good last night after I took my sleeping pill. I did take a sleep aid before I went to bed last night, and I slept. It helped. It helped a lot, actually. So I was sending a message to Teresa, actually, and I fell asleep in the middle of the message. I woke up and I'm like, I gotta go to sleep now. I literally just fell asleep in the middle of the message to you. So yeah, I'm going to go to sleep now. So yeah, that was quite funny. So yeah, so that happened. And I was talking to another friend of mine, and I don't know if I got invited to visit. It was late. It was late at night. Like, I don't know why even. I was like, I can't go out anywhere tonight. I said, I can't drive. And the response I got was, "Have you been drinking?" I'm like, "No, I took a sleeping pill and now I'm not allowed to drive because, like, if I get up to go to the washroom, I could fall asleep on the toilet." Like, it's not. I don't want to be going out and driving now and possibly falling asleep at the wheel and killing myself or somebody else. So I don't know what. I didn't go back and look at the conversation after to see what that conversation was about. I don't know if I was invited or if I was asked to go somewhere. I don't remember. Now that's a pretty good one, isn't it? I'm just remembering that now. Like, I'm not sure what conversation I was having. That's confusing. But I know I had enough wits about me to say I'm unable to drive. So, like, I would never anyway, like, after taking a sleeping pill, I'm not that irresponsible. I know that I'm not allowed to drive. I'm not allowed to do anything. Like, I mean, it says right on the package for those sleeping pills, take after you're in bed, because technically you could fall asleep on your way to bed because these things work rapidly. So yeah, so I don't know what that conversation was. I don't know if I was asked to go somewhere or asked to do something, and I was like, no, I can't because I'm not allowed to drive. I don't remember. But it is coming to me that I refused something because I couldn't drive last night. I don't know why. The conversations you have when you're half asleep. Pretty much what it was. Or I was all asleep or something. But I remember waking up and all of these R's were on my screen. My thumb had been pressed on the R. And I just backtracked it all. I was like, I literally fell asleep in the middle of the message. I'm going to bed. I'm going to sleep now. Good night. And that was to you, Teresa. I know that there were some spelling mistakes. because my fingers were not working. It's because I was passing out. And it was because of the medication. So, I mean, I make mistakes in spelling all the time. Oh, that went the wrong way. Yeah. So that was my night last night. Apparently I was falling asleep while messaging people. I'm glad I didn't really go back and look and see what I've said. So if I messaged you and I said something stupid, please ignore it. I don't think I did, though. I would have noticed that in my feed this morning when I woke up. But I woke up feeling really good. Like I felt good this morning. Like even the cold wasn't as bad this morning. Like I'm really mending very well. So I'm glad of all of that. So we're getting better. We're on the mend. We're getting better, and we're gonna make sure that Christmas is gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I tell you, it's gonna be great. Yep, no doubt. I'm just filling in things that I missed already. When I see them, I'll just fill them in today. Why not? Let's continue on with this piece. So everyone who has the Advent calendar, I hope you're enjoying it, because this one is a very nice image. I'm loving this image. Loving this image. Now this section has a bit more confetti than the last couple did, but it also has some color blocking. So I like this section for the balance. Now don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed the confetti too. But yes, I got very excited with the color blocking when I saw it in this section here, because we had not seen a lot of color blocking up to that section. And I got very, very excited. I know I did. Okay. Now that's this one. I just filled in a couple of them that I missed already. There's not very many of this one. I'm sure of it. It's probably only these two right here. So I didn't pour out very many. See how many I poured out? I didn't pour out very many because I only saw two up here. And now I see one more down here. I don't see very many of those. Oh, there's some right here. You see, when I don't pour out very many, there's more than I don't pour out enough. If I only poured out the couple that I needed for up there, or if I poured out a lot, I would have only needed those couple up there. So yeah, makes no sense. Right? Right. And I saw another diamond one that I missed right there. They're multiplying, I swear to you. If you look away, another one will show up. What did I do with my sweater? I know I took it off and I tossed it. I don't know where it went. Because I took the sweater off because I was feeling overwhelmed. Like I felt very overwhelmed. I gotta see, is that it over there? Yeah. I threw it on a pile of shopping bags next to the table. That's where I was when I was looking for the gravel. Now I had the sweater off at this point because I was doing my deep breaths and my sweater felt restricting, so I took it off. And that's when I just tossed it and I grabbed the bag to look for Gravol. I didn't find any until, of course, it was way too late. Yeah. And then I'm in the bathroom, looking around, crying because I'm sick. I know it's stupid, but it's just the emotional thing that happens. It's what happens every time I get sick. That's just the emotional reaction, I guess. I just cry. I'm weird like that. Anybody else do that? Tell me I'm not alone. Please tell me I'm not alone. So yeah, I guess it's just one of those things that triggers. It's just a trigger, I guess, yeah. I don't intend to, but it just happened. So I tossed all the laundry on that I needed to do then. 2 loads of laundry. One is still in the dryer. Not dry yet, but I gotta turn it on again. That'll be tomorrow. One's in the washer still, but that'll be a tomorrow thing. Leaving it in the washer overnight is not, like, I don't mind doing that. It won't hurt it overnight. Yeah, I'm not turning on the dryer now. I mean, it's 10:30 in the night. I won't do that. Just in case the people upstairs will hear it. I don't want that to. I don't want them hearing my dryer. But I mean, the clock strikes every hour and they don't hear that. I don't think they would hear the dryer. But they did comment when I moved in that the last person that lived here had the washer and dryer going all the time. So maybe that's one thing they can hear. I don't know. I don't know if they can or not. I gotta wash the sheets tomorrow. I'm gonna take those out when I get up tomorrow morning and pop them in the washer once the other stuff is dry, and I put the other stuff in the dryer. I can't wait for summer so I can use a clothesline so I don't have to worry about the dryer. That'll be good. I enjoy a clothesline. I really, really do. I rather enjoy a clothesline. I should send a message to my old landlord and say, thank you for kicking me out. I am in a much better place, so much quieter, and I hope that you don't sleep at night. Have a terrible Christmas. Love me. Yeah, wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be the message to get on Christmas morning? Yeah. And then get a message back saying it's terribly noisy. I don't know how you lived here. So you deal with that, not me. No longer my problem. I honestly believe he was watching to see when I moved out. Doing drive-bys. Yep. Because he called me the day after I moved in here. Like, who does that? And told me he was coming on the Saturday to look at the place. And he would give me back my damage deposit on the Saturday. And it still took over a week. That's weird. That is very, very weird. It's puzzling to me. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. I'm in a better place. I'm in a physically a better place. Mentally, probably a better place as well, because being drove nuts over there. Now, three. Excuse me. Yeah, I burped again. I was scared to do that earlier. But not anymore. Don't mind it now. That one needs to be up a little bit higher. There you go. So I was watching some shorts on YouTube while I was laying down after my incident. And they were all about food. I don't know why. Like, I watch a lot of food videos, don't I? And then I'm like, no, I gotta turn this off because I'm really not into the whole food thing right now. So when I get the video done, I'm gonna send my friend a message and see if he's okay. Because, like, I'm concerned that maybe I was food poisoned. But I did react. Like, that's, like, it was way quick. But now I felt off at the restaurant, so maybe it was brewing then. The whole, I don't think it's a stomach bug because, like, I mean, there's nothing. It was too quick for that. I felt it while I was eating at the restaurant. Like, I didn't feel anything at all before I started, before I was almost done eating, actually. I hope it's not a stomach bug, and I hope I didn't give it to my friend. I would feel so bad. I do believe, though, it was a reaction. Yeah, I don't think it was a stomach bug. No, it wasn't, because it happened too quick. It was definitely an allergic reaction, because I've had them before, and they acted the same. Like, sometimes they act a little bit differently. No, this is definitely a foodborne reaction. But I just second-guessed myself and wondered if maybe I had a stomach bug and went out and spread it off to my friend, right? I hope I didn't. Oh, that bubble needs to move. Excuse me. Sorry. We're halfway through. It's 44 minutes in. Probably going to be about an hour and 15 tonight. I'd say close to that anyway, because, well, I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing. I don't rush on them anyway. Belly is really like gurgly because it's empty now, see? Because I'm empty and I'm scared to eat. I was going to have a cookie. I made cookies yesterday, as you know, and they are delicious. But I'm a little scared to eat one. Might have to go to the washroom though. I might have to take a bio break. Might have to pause you to go to the washroom because I kind of feel a little gurgly. Don't like that. Don't like it at all. When I got home, my landlord's car was gone, so I don't know if they were both gone or if just Mary was gone. Sometimes she goes out and he's home, but I don't hear anything anyway, so like I don't know if there's anybody home or not or what. I can't keep track. Not that I care. I don't care if they're coming and going. They have life. They can come and go as they please. I'm not their keeper and they're not mine. But they do like to know that I'm okay. Like they are concerned that I'm not okay sometimes. I have to reassure them when I see them. They're like, "How are you?" I'm like, "I'm okay. I'm good." Like, it was fun this morning going to church. I just walked across the street, walked across the parking lot, right in I went. And then they're like, people are coming up to me and like, "We haven't seen you here before." I'm like, "Nope, because I haven't been here before." And they're like, "Oh, so what brought you in today?" I'm like, "Well, I moved in just across the street and I wanted to go to church, so I came here. Is that okay?" And they were all like, "Oh, yeah, that's fine. Where did you move from?" And I'm like, "I didn't move from far. I moved from the next city over." Because I got kicked out of where I was living for 9.5 years. I tell the story. Not mine. My brother often says to me, "Do you see the people that own the house now?" And I'm like, "No, I don't. But I've only met the man once, so I've kind of blocked his image. I wouldn't know him now if I walked over him. If he's walking across the street and it's not a crosswalk, I mean, I don't have to slow down, but I wouldn't know if it was him or not." I told that to a doctor. Told her to be careful, careful crossing the street. I was mad. I didn't say I'd run over her. I just told her to be careful crossing the street. Unless if it's a crosswalk, you know, people don't have to slow down. If it's not a crosswalk, it's people don't have to slow down. I think she thought I was threatening her. Well, I wasn't threatening her. I was just telling her. Telling her rules, that's all. I say that to people sometimes when I get pissed off with them. I'm like, "Be careful walking, careful crossing the street now. If it's not a crosswalk, people don't have to slow down." So, pedestrians don't have right of way if it's not a marked crosswalk. They think they do sometimes, but they don't. They really don't. I know that, like, if you hit someone and they're in the middle of the street, you would get in trouble for it. I understand that. I'm just trying to make a point. You shouldn't piss off people if you're not going to follow the rules then, right? You can't get away with stuff forever. Somebody might decide to not slow down. That's the point I'm making. Somebody might decide not to slow down someday. I'm not saying I'm going to be that someone. My car wouldn't let me anyway. Car's too advanced. It won't let me hit anyone. Stupid car. Sorry, did I say that out loud? I did. Stupid car. Won't even let me run over people. What's up, Dad? Yeah. It will brake and stop if there's a figure in front of it. Like, I can't. I don't understand that. Car's too smart. Won't even let me run over people. Like, why? Some people deserve to be ran over, okay? There are certain people. I mean, you know them. Certain popular people that deserve to be ran over, and my car won't let me. Like, I don't. That's not fair. Yeah, I know. I'm teasing. I'm very much teasing and joking here. Yeah. Maybe I'm not, but oh well. I'm not bad. Not a bad person. Just don't piss me off. That's all. That's all I ask. Just don't piss me off. Like, just be reasonable in life, right? Because there's people out there who wouldn't consider like I do. I mean, there's lots of them out there. Don't get me wrong. The temptation is real some days. I've seen some doozies. What story am I going to tell you now? What story should I tell? Do I have any more stories to tell? I don't think I got any left. I'm running out of stories in the tank. I should be writing stuff down. I was going to say another word. That's probably not good. Well, I mark all my videos not suitable for children. Some of these stories that I tell are not suitable for children. I missed a bunch of J's there. I'll get them after. Yeah. I do mark every video not suitable for children, though. I do. Not suitable for younger viewers or children or kids or something like that. It says, I don't know what it says. I just hit no. I mean, it's not necessarily adult content, but I mean, it's not necessarily for children either. Like, I mean, some of the stuff I talk about here is not necessarily like children shouldn't be listening, right? I don't have children, so I'm like, whatever. I just say what's on my mind. And I would probably say what's on my mind even if there's children around, but you know, my nephews were always very aware that Uncle's mouth opens and anything could come out. He has no filters. There are no filters in that head. It goes directly from brain to tongue, and there is nothing in between that stops it, that filters it through. Oh, excuse me. I should have bought some ginger ale. But I think about it, and I'm like, if I stopped to get ginger ale, I probably would have gotten sick in the store. I'm just glad I came right home. My goodness. Am I lucky this evening that I was just at home when that happened? Like, I can't imagine if I was all the embarrassment I would feel. What symbol am I doing? I'm doing houses. The embarrassment I would feel if that happened while I was in the restaurant. Holy crap. Can't even imagine. Yeah. Oh well. Done now. It's over. Right? It's over with. I don't have my mitten finished yet that I was doing. I'm going to be working on those on Christmas Day. I can see it coming over at Joanne's house, and it's going to be like, oh, Spicy's going to want to get up my arms, and I'm going to be working on the mitten. She's going to want relying on me, and I'm going to be fighting with her for space. See it now. I can see it now. She's going to want attention, and I'm going to need to knit. I can see it now. Yep. I should take a picture of Spicy when I go over and see, because she's so sweet. She's the sweetest little thing. I swear she thinks I own her. Like, I swear she thinks that I own her and she just lives there. If I was outside and she was out on the deck, I'm pretty sure she would come running. She knows me. She loves me. She really do. Like, I've never seen the reaction from an animal before. Like I get from, especially a cat. Like, cats are usually on their terms. No. There's nothing. Like, she lets me do everything. I go in and she gets excited. Like, I walk in the house, if she's asleep and she opens her eyes and she sees me, she gets up, she stretches, she comes over, she lies down on my feet. She hops up. She gives me little pony hops and stuff. And Joanna's like, she don't do that to me. I'm like, no, because she thinks that I own her. She loves me. She thinks that I'm her owner and she just lives with you. I'm glad she lives with you. I don't need her here. She's diabetic too, right? She's a diabetic cat. She's always hungry. So, yeah. She drinks a lot of water because she's always thirsty. But that's the diabetes that does that. She's diabetic. She's on 2 needles a day. And I can't give her needles because I'm not trained. Joanne draws them up, maybe gives them to her, but they're going to train me, they told me, to give her the needles, so I don't know when that's going to be. I mean, yes, it'd be nice to know how to do it, just in case, like, they got to go somewhere and can't take her. Like, what if they got to go somewhere where they can't take her? Like, if they, like a while ago, they had to go over to Nova Scotia for a wedding. I mean, they can't take her over there. So I would have to know what I'm doing to be able to administer her insulin. And I would need to know how to drop the needle, how to store the insulin, and how to administer said medication. Maybe I should mention that again to them when I go over on Christmas Day and say, like, listen, I need to know how to do this for little miss here. might show me then, I don't know. Oh, look at that, I got the 5 right on. Now just didn't want to go. Oh yeah, I went down too far this time. Of course. There's 2 there. Oh, my watch is giving me some vibrating sounds. Look what's going on with that, I wonder. Is it charging? Because it was dead. Let me see. No, that's wrong. Oh yeah, it's at 92%. So yeah, it's charging. Probably slow charging though. That's the thing. Because that charger don't work very well. Yes, so my watch, I have to charge it because it's a smartwatch. I gotta adjust these ones here just a little tiny bit. There we go. Come off. Two more right there. And 1, 4. I should have had 5, but and I can do 2. And now the other one is 5. 5 and 5 more there. Look at that. You know, we're sailing this evening, aren't we? We're an hour in, so we should be sailing. We should be getting close to the end. We're an hour in, for goodness sake. Oh, excuse me. My goodness. I got the barks again now. My bark's bigger than my bite. I don't bite unless you ask me nice. Don't be rude about it. And I might bite. Okay. Oh, goodness. Felt like the bubble might have moved a little bit. I don't have anything here for gas. So, oh well, we'll see. Okay, where are we? Where are we? We're almost done. Look at us. Getting it. Getting it. Only a couple of this one. Oh, poured out way too many. Poured out way too many. Come on, get down there. Get out. Now. I found another diamond painting today. It's a cool one. It's Golden Girls. Savages. Bunch of savages there. I might have to do that one someday soon. They're savage. They are. They were savage. Love them. Pixie and I watch the Golden Girls when I go down to her place on Saturday evenings. We watch Golden Girls and diamond paint. Well, we have Golden Girls on in the background in diamond paintings, I should say. Because, like, we're looking at our diamond paintings. But we do look up at the screen every now and then, too. Bunch of turtles. Oh, you didn't want to go over there? You want to stay with your friends, do you? Or you're going? I'll take another one then. He wants to stay there with your friends. I'm coming back for it. Don't worry. Don't worry. It'll get done. I need 3 of this one, so I'm just going to pop pick if I can. If I can get them out by pop picking, I'm going to pop pick them. One of this one. One. 3 of the other one. Oh, I dumped out 4. Look at that. And I need 3. I need 1 there and 2 there. Look at that. And S's and C's. The S's first, because there's not very many of them. It's 11 o'clock. And now it's the C's, the last one. So now we're 7. Now we're 8. Oh, excuse me. Oh boy. I don't know where that came from. Don't know where it came from. It felt good. It's like the gas bubble is working its way out, I think. And I do apologize for the funny little sounds that I've been making. It's all because I was sick. Yeah, I got a gas bubble. I'll be fine. I'm okay. The allergic reaction didn't do that much to me. Okay, all done. Oh, wait, now there's a... Seemed like there was a loose drill. I'm running my fingers over them anyway. Hour and 8. Yep, we're good. Thank you very much for joining. I appreciate your support of the channel. Like, subscribe, share. Sorry about the stories. I know they were not the most appropriate, but hey, I'm telling stories about my life on this channel. So, I tried not to get graphic. Come back tomorrow. We'll do another section. Talk to you then. Bye.